hit. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting session of the Valkyrie Epoch as we continue with our Signal Screams playthrough. We are joining our lovely heroes once again as they continue their very relaxing and chill vacation at the wonderful New Elysium Resort in the Diaspora where nothing terrible ever happens.
Not
I
so
am
far.
your friendly neighborhood K, the game master on these here parts on this particular evening. Welcome you all out there in the world listening and watching this, as well as three of my four fine friends and players. We have Doge, Leah, and Scott, and Clue will be here shortly. How are y'all doing today?
Look at how sharp my cat's claws are. Like they're like razor blades. He's like digging into my thigh right now, and he's just like, they're so sharp. Just had to point that out. Sorry, I'm wearing shorts, and it was a bad idea for him to be in my lap.
Look, I noticed a scratch on the side of my nose, like right where my glasses sit earlier today. And at first I thought it was a pimple, and then later in the day I was actually looking at it and like, no, that's a scratch. And I am fairly confident it's because a certain creature probably like walked across my face in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have that.
And that creature feels not even the slightest bit of shame, and you can't make it.
No, in fact, when I look down at her now she's over here putting probably, oh, wait, you wanted me? You wanted me? You wanted me? Want to look at me? Hi.
Oh,
See?
you were talking about me?
Yep, I drew her attention to here to our existence.
just coming to inspect the handiwork.
Yep.
But your claws are so sharp. I just.
But yeah, how's everybody doing? Besides, super sharp cat claws.
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Tired.
Yeah,
Same.
also
Very
tired.
tired.
Feel that.
Just by default.
hmm
I'll catch Clue with this one later, but I wanted to ask you guys tonight, who is your character's favorite slasher villain?
Didn't we already do this?
Did we do that one? No, I thought we said which role in a slasher movie would your character
Oh,
be?
right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And then we asked favorite scary movie.
Specifically slasher films or horror films in general?
I guess just who would be your character's favorite horror villain?
Hold up.
Mine would be Ryan Reynolds and the remake of Amityville Horror.
Yeah, that fits. That tracks.
It's not a bad movie.
It's not. I prefer it to the original. Hot take. So
It's just a man who's very hot to look at and kills his family.
Yeah.
Or tries to.
Honestly, on that note, Kubo's probably would be Christian Bale as Patrick Bateman, specifically because that guy does not skip ab day.
That's next week's question: is which slasher villains don't skip ab day?
Winnie's is the Cenobites, specifically probably Pinhead.
It's because she's a freak.
Reality bending nonsense.
And a pervert.
All the things.
Realistically, Winnie's whole goal here is not to rescue Lachias, it's to join the Cenobites.
I feel like you could probably have one of those BioWare or Telltale style moral choice moments where it's rescue Laukios, join the Cenobites, and there would be like a significant amount of consideration downtime.
Yeah, it'd be where you pause the game, you'd Google what happened when you joined the Cenobites, what happened when you save Lakios. Unpause the game, then do your decision.
And then you're like hovering over one decision and you pause again because you're like, ooh.
Well, you do the obvious save scumming, so you do a save right before you have to make the decision. That way, if you don't like it, you can go back to your save.
No, Lemire isn't in this game.
Oh, oh man, it's good. We don't need Lemire around. We have Luke.
They both start with an L. Maybe they're not so different after all. Maybe it's actually Lemire in disguise.
That would be
Plot twist.
hilarious if Luke is Lemire in disguise. Like,
Honestly, Luke has done absolutely nothing to convince me that he's not just a skin suit.
hey, he's a normal dude.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, just
Totally
just
normal
out
dude.
But
there enjoying life.
yeah, so anyway, so last time we played, I believe all y'all had some weird almost all of you had some weird dreams. And then you just had another enjoyable day. And then you had some weird encounters. I think Luke, you saw someone you thought you knew. Kubo, you got harassed by your wife and shoved down a flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, and as you guys ended your day there, the three of you, Kubo, ABC, and Luke, all decided, no, we're gonna band together and start, investigating some of the weird shit going on around here.
They seriously need to include a overt waiver about those oils.
Yeah, something is going on uh, with some of that skin absorption that
Mm-hmm.
should not have happened.
But before we pick back up there, we're gonna kind of rewind a little bit to the start of our fourth day, where we have Winnie waking up from a nightmare in a cold sweat. Now, I told all of you this, but Winnie wasn't here last time, so she didn't catch what her nightmare was.
Mm.
And what your dream was, you were just wandering down through the halls of New Elysium down here to the lower levels, and you started to make your way through the one of the staff only areas that is the tech workshop. And you just see yourself kind of coming up to a back wall there, and after a moment, like you just kind of reach out and place a hand, and what looked like just regular shelves full of junk just swung open, revealing a corridor extending deeper into the asteroid that also looks a bit more older and worn down than the rest of it. And you just kind
Okay.
of kept moving further and further down the pathway, eventually coming to a split, and you just kind of drift off down one side before you end up in a large, open, old-looking room. And in that room, you hear the sound, the fluttering of wings, a little drip, drip of like water dripping down somewhere that you're not really sure coming from where it could be coming from since you're on an asteroid in space. And there you saw, I don't remember how I put this in here, but I'm going to throw it in here now. You saw the body of the Sheeran blogger, Jathisa, just
Oh.
torn to bits and broken and shattered there in front of you. And as you went to creep down to examine her, you heard a noise behind you. And when you whirled around, there's Laukios once again in your face screaming at you. And then that's when you woke up.
Is he screaming something at me or just like screaming in pain?
Not, it doesn't even look like screaming in pain, just like yelling at for a jump scare factor.
Mm. Okay.
And so, Winnie, while the others are enjoying their fourth day of vacation, you decide I'm going to go investigating a little bit.
Listen, I tried to get them to come with me. They weren't interested.
So, my question for you is, you are going to try and find your way, see if you can get into the tech workshop because you know it is like a employee only space. Uh, though you could probably try and break in there if you want to try and pick the lock, or do you want to try and like find someone who works there to let you in and kind of go investigate a little bit? How would you kind of
I
approach this?
I would be much more likely to succeed at convincing somebody to let me in.
Do you want to just find like a random security specialist? Do you want to find Philip, the manager? Do you want to find one of the head security people? There was that guy Kane's Apple was kind of being a dick about you interfering with the pirates.
I'm not gonna pick somebody who's already been a dick to me. I'm looking for somebody who seems like easily persuadable.
So just generic employee B.
Yeah, a generic employee.
Okay. You are able to find a, let's call it Doge. What's the fun Starfinder species from the patch system?
Uh, easel guns.
Oh, what? Oh,
Easel gun.
Evil gun, Isle gun,
Easel,
Isle
easel
gun.
gun. Yeah, easel gun.
Are they the weird? Are they the
They're
weird lizard ones?
the alien centaur.
Alien centaur, perfect. Yeah. So you encounter a. This is all good. I guess they aren't actually centaurs. These are like tall, 10-foot tall dudes who have green skin and just kind of real weird and kind of creepy, like hammerhead shark style eyes, but they have 4 legs and 2 arms, but they can stand upright on just 2 legs if they really want to. Apparently, according to this artwork I'm just looking at now.
Okay,
They can do that.
Yep,
That's
this is
a
one I have it
species.
over here on my computer.
This is a
I
species
see.
trait.
Yep, yep. So you can kind of one of them, and they are.
Sorry.
That's fine. They're wearing like just the same uniform, kind of scarlet and black uniform all the other employees here have been wearing, and they have a name tag that identifies them as. Sorry, uh, Damien. Why not?
666.
And they look down at you and like, ah, yes, Miss Winifred, how may I assist you?
Hi. Yeah, I am trying to. I'm really interested in how this place works, and I've been hearing so many things about what goes on behind the scenes, and I was just wondering if you'd take me on a little tour of some areas that guests don't normally get to see.
Roll me a diplomacy check. Well, of course.
23.
What? Well, I mean, there's what? Where were you interested in kind of viewing and looking at?
I am going to follow my dream.
So yeah, it's gonna take you to the tech workshop.
Yes.
Sure. So he'll kind of take you down, and the tech workshop is like I said, it's on the lower level, and I'm gonna see if this works. Doge, can you see where Winnie's at now?
Nope. I'm still on the. Wait, hold on. Where's Winnie at? Where's she supposed to be at?
Uh,
I'm down here. I'm going to ping it.
Nope, I do not see Winnie.
Dang, I was hoping that would let you be able to follow her. Hold on with them. Since Doge is the one controlling the camera over here. Where is Luke? There's Luke.
Luke's just always in the room.
He likes to watch.
Zoom. Luke is flying.
Luke does like to watch.
That sounds creepy and terrifying. All right, there we go.
It's meant to.
But yeah, so he kind of takes you into the tech workshop here. The tech workshop itself, I mean, it's kind of exactly what it describes. So you have been able to like browse through and see that there's like items you can buy and augments you can get and stuff like that. And it seems like this is where they kind of fabricate all that stuff that you request. That's like more equipment technical based. And yeah, it has very much that feel of this is a place where people come to just get grungy and work and make stuff out of whatever materials they have available for them. So
Interesting.
he takes you through like this little door here, and then you can see there's another door off to the north over here, and a regular door off to the south over here.
Well, first things first, I've never been in here physically before, but
Uh-huh.
does it look like what my dream was?
Yes.
Fascinating. Where did I see Lakios?
It was so it's not really common about. So on this map here, and I probably should have fixed this in the first place, and I never did. To the right side of the map is actually north. And so down here on the eastern wall, there is like like extra large ventilation fans. They're able to see like right here. And in your dream, that's kind of where you saw yourself like putting a hand on the wall and opening it up.
Interesting. And where did I see Kathisa's dead body in my dream?
Uh, you after you walk through the wall there.
So through here.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna casually. Oh, the game's paused. I can't move. I'm just gonna casually stroll around, like, wow, yeah, this place is really cool. It seems like you guys do a lot of interesting work here, and I'm gonna like go down here and kind of check out all around this area and see if I see anything amiss.
Roll me perception.
That's a natural 20 for 34.
Wonderful. Yeah. So you almost immediately are able to see like there's so these are like a very large set of ventilation fans. They're not running, and you like see little flashes of maybe you can see through, but it's. Do you have dark vision?
That's that's a good question. Uh, Low light vision.
Okay, so no. Um. Okay, so like you think you might be able to see a little bit through there, but it gets dark very quick. You're not able to see very far.
I'm
But
gonna
as you kind of
cast dancing lights down that way.
yep, and there's definitely a hallway back behind these. And granted, it could at first thought maybe it is just like well, it's a ventilation, it would make sense. But then you see like metal piping and ductwork going down through there. As you can't stand lines back through it. And as you're looking over it, like you definitely make out, oh well, yeah, you can see where these fans can actually like slide open and be opened. So for your son to actually go back there.
Is it like a button to push to open the fans?
Uh, you're yeah, because you got a natural 20. There's like a little push like in the inside in the wall where you just kind of put your hand there and it will pop open.
I'm gonna turn around and look at Damien. And I'm gonna say, Damien, do you want to go on an adventure?
What do you mean? What can I help you with? What do
I'm
you
gonna
need?
push the button.
And yeah, you push the button and there's just like this little clunk kind of clicking noise, and you like when the fan starts like little things starts to open up, and you're able to kind of pull it aside, revealing a long corridor there ahead of you.
I'm gonna look at Damien and be like, this kind of an adventure?
Luke, you're officially playing the role of Damien right now.
And I'm gonna
Oh,
So
start
he's looking,
walking
no, I'm
forward.
a stupid NPC. Do.
and he'll just like, I. He kind of looks like Miss. We probably shouldn't go back to that. I imagine it might be. I don't know what's back there. And he kind of like tries to look past you.
But there's only one way to find out as I
I
take some more steps down this
just
way.
no. I mean, ma'am, wait,
Come
hold up.
on,
Hey, wait.
Damien.
And
You're
yeah,
already in it this far.
he'll run
Come on.
over and like grab a flashlight off a wall and then take it to like illuminate it down for you.
Perfect. We won't
Just
go too
just
far.
just be careful. Be
Yeah,
careful
we're
back
just gonna
here.
see where it goes. It's gonna be fine.
And then as the corridor kind of shoots out to the side there, that's where you remember walking down, looking for Jathisa.
Like this way.
Yep, like that way.
Are there actually doors down here that I can see?
Nope.
Mm.
It's just another set of fans.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come down this way first then, because this is the way to where I thought saw the dead body.
Okay. And yeah, so you walk down there and you end up in a fairly large open kind of room here. I'm just double checking this is that one. Yeah. And it just kind of dead ends here. There's like a large blast door in the wall over here, but when you like look at it, there's seems to be no power or controls to it or anything whatsoever.
Hmm. Damien, why do you think there's just this big empty space back here?
No, I'm a stupid NPC.
He kind of shrugs like I'm not really sure. I know like I, I remember them mentioning something about like cooling tunnels for some of the air vents that pump up cooler air down through to help fight the humidity, but I don't
Ooh.
know anything about this room here. And Wendy, as you're looking around, like this place definitely has a feel of being a little bit older than the main facility.
Yeah. This place does look a lot older. Do you know when this part of the facility was maybe built?
He shakes it. I didn't even know this was back here, to be honest with you.
Hmm. But surely they talked about like, oh, back in whatever year there was another thing here in your training. So you know a little history, to pass on to the guests.
No, not really, actually. Uh, What they tell us is the company bought this facility in what year was that? In some year, some time ago, and they just started building the facility then. What was it?
Very descriptive.
Yeah, they just the uh, Paradise Resorts bought it in 311 AG, and then started building New Lease a couple years later, and then when they finished it, they opened it.
Interesting. Is there any sign of any murders back here or anybody having been here recently?
There's
Roman
signs of
perception
any
check.
murders.
Yeah. What did you say? Perception?
Yep.
Damn.
32.
No.
Hmm. All right.
And as you kind of look on the floor, you see that like the dust there is it's thick levels of dust in here that you're the first person to disturb them. Just from the will you make me a will save?
A will save?
Yep.
Not great at that. And I just had two really good rolls. So balance says this is going to be a 1.
That's how dice work.
Oh, 22. No. Foundry loves me today.
Yep. Okay. Yep. You don't see anything. Like I said, clearly yours and Damien's footprints are the only ones that have come down here anytime in the recent ever.
Hmm. Interesting. All right. One more tunnel. Come on, Damien. This is fun.
Well, Miss, I feel
No,
like
come on,
I
Damien.
really should insist that we come.
No,
Don't.
Damien. Come on. It's fun. Listen, Damien. Like, my boyfriend just left me. Okay? I need this.
It's so funny. Neither of them realized they were actually in a relationship with each other, basically.
Hey, GM me. Why are you quiet? What's happening?
I wasn't sure if you're gonna stop moving, or if you're just gonna look at the fans, or what you're doing.
No, I stopped moving because I figured you'd tell me some horrible thing that's happening in this hallway.
Try to
No,
look at the
there's
fans, but the
like
Twitch stream is quiet.
6 giant fans in the back wall there. You kind of look at them and doesn't look like there's anything behind them.
I don't see any push buttons for these ones.
Nope,
Why are you lying to me, Kay?
I'm not lying to you.
Sorry, I was trying to unlock these fan doors. All right, keep walking.
These ones actually really do have nothing behind them
Why'd you put doors there?
to mess with you.
Oh, is it because like eventually they're gonna turn on and chop me into little pieces?
Maybe if you come back down here again.
Dope. All right, Damien. Damn, this tunnel's long. You're
I
super slow. Keep
like I
walking.
said, these are just like cooling tunnels. They tell us they like help pumping air to keep the humidity levels and such down.
What about down here?
You go to mess with those, and it feels like there's something in front of. Like you realize you can push these ones out, but I feel like there's something kind of blocking it or standing in front of them. But you peer through it, and you'll see what looks like a whole bunch of blinking lights of computer servers.
Ooh. Why are there computer servers in the cooling tunnels, Damien?
He kind of tries it again, look past you. He's like, that just might be our server room. It's right behind the security center.
Interesting.
I mean, we might be just kind of near there now that I think about it.
Huh. So if I could open this fan, I could just get access to the server?
I mean, I guess so, but
Damien, we're gonna commit some crimes together now.
no, nope. All right, that's it. Ma'am, I'm going to call security, ma'am, if we don't get head back. I'm going to
Damien,
insist at this point.
Damien, if you call security right now, I'm gonna tell them you were my accomplice this whole time, and they're gonna believe me, because how else did I get in here?
Ma'am, I'm willing to put my job at risk to keep you out of there right now.
Why?
Because it could, I don't know what's in there, but I guarantee it's probably private and confidential information they don't want you to have, like the public to have access to.
But maybe it's like cool.
It's computer servers.
I know.
Like it's just data information.
Do you realize that everything is just data information, Damien.
Whoa, that's
You're
deep.
thinking too small.
Ma'am, I'm going
Winnie
to
over
insist that we
here
return
introducing
to the main
simulation
facility.
hypothesis.
Okay, fine. Fine. Damien, I'll make you a deal. You don't tell anybody that I was down here, and I won't tell anybody that you were down here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we should leave then. We didn't find anything at all interesting down here. Definitely
I,
not access to the server room.
I'm not really sure what you were looking for back here, ma'am.
Adventure, Damien. Stop calling me ma'am. You're making me feel old.
Miss, what up, Fred?
No, that's worse. It's just Winnie.
Okay, Miss Winnie. Uh, I
No,
mean, for
just Winnie.
they have like the newest Holovids upstairs for Adventure, and they have like virtual
Boring.
reality games.
No, no. That's like riding a VR roller coaster, Damien. Lame.
Sorry, I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing about that.
My son, who is 7, is obsessed with the VR roller coaster at Dave and Buster's.
Yep.
That's why he's laughing about it.
Hey,
Hey, you know what?
you gotta do it.
They had one of those at the arcade that I went to when I was like 8, 10, and I fucking loved that thing.
I ride it with him all the time. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Is it the
Uh,
one? Is it the one that's like customizable where you can like set which particular like zones you want to do?
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right, come on, Damien. At least let's go a new way out. Like up here. I think there's a different way out. Come on. Is this a way out?
do you try and open the doors?
I do.
You open the doors and you see 2 security guards turn and look at you.
Okay. Seeing that happen,
How did you get back there?
um, uh, you're muted.
Winnie, Winnie, come in here. Because you
Oh.
recognize one of the ones who was with you for the pirates.
Oh, hi. Hey, what's up?
How did you get back there? And what are you doing back there? The
Okay,
cooling
do you
tunnels
want
aren't
I'm just a
safe.
stupid NPC. I let her back there.
the truth or do you want a palatable lie?
I hate these rich people. Winnie,
Yeah.
please return to your vacation and don't go into
Yep.
restricted employee areas anymore.
I'm super sorry. It won't happen again.
I feel like I don't believe you.
Have a great day, folks. I can't get out. It's locked. Oh, there we go. Okay. Woo. Made it.
And Damien gets locked in.
Oh, poor Damien's in
But
trouble.
Luke can leave. Luke can leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lose that split personality. Finally.
Anyway, yeah.
Some of
So
Doja's best acting to date, honestly.
Glad you enjoyed it. I was just really trying to channel what I've seen Kay present to us.
it's fair. It's fair. And yeah, with that, Winnie, you're free. Kind of enjoy the rest of. How do you spend the rest of your 4th day vacation?
Hey, Luke.
Luke is currently getting this at the spa. I
I
think.
figured.
Yeah.
Winnie is going to I don't know, she's a butterfly, so she likes humid activities. So maybe like wait, is
Oh, weird sentence.
what's the it's like saunas are hot but not humid, right?
No,
So it's
they're humid. They're sweat rooms.
Mhm.
They're sweat
Okay.
tents.
Perfect. She's gonna do that.
She gonna go hang out in a yurt?
Yeah.
Jerk your
Ayahuasca tent. Nice.
If they have ayahuasca, she will partake.
Oh, is
Well,
she
just,
going on a darkness retreat?
She
teleport
is.
you into here.
Perfect. Is it just Winnie and a bunch of alien dudes?
You're all in your own different rooms, actually.
Perfect. That's even
So,
better.
so Winnie's in her own room there.
Well, the madness takes
But
hold.
hey, Clue, you're here. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I have a very important question for you.
Uh-oh.
What is Arthur's favorite horror movie villain?
Arthur himself doesn't really partake. Hmm. Hmm. Shit. I think the thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a good
That's a
one.
good choice.
That's a
That's
good
a good
one.
choice.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Top 10 film. 10 out of 10.
John Carpenter's The Thing, correct?
Yes.
Is there another option?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's
I'm
actually
not
a
aware of
remake.
one.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah,
remake.
it's a remake.
My statement stands. There's no other option.
Yeah.
But
other
yeah,
option.
so with that, Winnie, you're free to enjoy the rest of your fourth day of vacation as you will. As you all kind of wind down for the night, after the three boys had their impromptu meeting and said, "Hey, we're going to team up to kind of start investigating around here a little bit."
Three boys.
Yeah, and now I want to take a moment and hey, let's talk about you guys leveled up last time.
Oh, yeah.
So, what cool new abilities does Kubo get at this level, Scott? What's something cool and fun you got?
I know that he picked up a if I recall correctly, he got a lot better at medicine.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think he got both a feat relating to that and a class bonus to the skill. So he's a lot better at medicine than he used to be.
Nice. And Leah, what's something fun that Winnie got for level 8?
Her big thing was getting a new paradigm shift. And so not only did she get a new paradigm shift, that allows her to do something really dope as a reaction, she also got a new third level spell.
Nice.
So should be good times.
All right, Doge, did Luke get anything fun and exciting for 8th level?
He got better at organizing his clients' profit margins.
That's good for his clients, I guess. And Clue,
Nothing else fun for me.
what happened with Art's level 8?
Level 8. Arthur decided that lying was okay.
Mhm.
Oh no.
And also being the yelly boss sometimes. Uh, so he's unlocked that skill within himself. Some say innate, from the onset, but I waited until level 8 to really let that happen. For no other reason than I didn't want to spend the points. And then I got some spells, and that's about it.
Also, I can hear you, but your picture is frozen.
I don't know, man. I don't
All
know.
right, fair.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Mhm.
But sometimes
know.
you're not frozen. I think you're just.
I find it really
Sure.
fucking frustrating because I pay for like gig internet.
Yeah, tell me about it. Sounds some weird issues with something a lot recently.
He doesn't seem to be frozen on Twitch. It's just in Ninja, maybe.
He's moving in Ninja now too,
Weird.
so he unfroze. So as long as
By the
the
way,
audio stays unfrozen, we're all good.
yeah. I think I actually lost like an hour of ST one night on back again because I didn't realize he was frozen in Ninja and it wasn't coming through on Twitch.
Yeah, I just double checked. He's still coming through on Twitch.
Anyway, yeah. So you guys all bed down for the night on your fourth day of vacation. Arthur, you have a pretty restful night of sleep. Wake up feeling nice and refreshed. Luke, on the other hand,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Luke, you have a dream.
Mm. A wet one.
You, I mean, you know what? Just maybe
Probably
for
for
him.
him.
Just maybe for him. Your dream, you are roaming the streets of the refuge, the underground city on Dimalco, where I mean people go to live when their towns get destroyed by the giant colossi who are destroying everything. You're just kind of wandering, kicking off a piece of rock kind of down the
I thought you were
road.
just gonna say just kicking
Your
cats.
hands, your
Just
hands are
kicking
his hands
cats.
are shoved in his pockets as he wanders dimly lit back alleys. His clothing is old and tattered with visible patches and holes, and your face is just dirty. Clearly, just orphan kid living on the street. You might be 11 or 12 in this dream, and you stop at a busy intersection, looking left and right before just turning your way into like a merchant thoroughfare. There's a whole bunch of little kiosks set up there. People are selling all sorts of goods, and the crowd is like there's actually a crowd here. You're getting back onto a main road, and it just kind of gets thicker and thicker as you move through because it's a fairly busy time of day. And your hands are just quick as you kind of slip inside the jacket of one Demai, a human here, another alien here, and you just start grabbing some wallets, some data sticks with some creds on them, just moving through relatively unnoticed until you get grabbed by someone you just in a pickpocket, and a very tall Demai grabs you by the front of your shirt, practically ripping you out of the crowd and like lifting you up, slamming your back against the walls. He lifts you and looks you straight in the face,
Oh,
and he just kind of looks down, looks and he says, "You just hit the wrong mark there, kid."
no, I didn't do anything.
Oh, I felt your hand in my pocket, and he kind of starts like just dragging you along, like carrying you, and like you try and fight him, but he's much bigger and stronger than you. And he kind of drags you back into another alley before pausing, looking, making sure no one's really paying attention. But like, you're just another urchin kid on the street. No one really cares. And then this guy, he flicks a knife into his hand and presses it up against your neck. And the dream seems to freeze here. And then you hear a voice just whispering softly, "Do you want the power to make sure this never happens to another child? The power to ensure that no one has to go hungry or fear oncoming pain ever again?"
Wow, that's heavy.
Uh,
That's a lot. That's a lot.
You're,
Do you want to say no?
I don't think Luke
I
would
mean-
say yes.
yeah, he's a finance bro. His entire philosophy is "fuck you, got mine."
I don't think he would say yes. I don't think he would say he wants to save everybody. He would be like,
Do
I
you
don't know
want
if
the
it's Kid
power to
Luke.
control your destiny?
I don't know if it's
Own
Kid Luke or
destiny.
current Luke, but he's definitely like, I don't want to save everybody.
Yeah, then it follows
But
up. Do you want the power
I'll
to
take the
control your own
power.
destiny?
Give it to me.
Then the dream unfreezes, and that guy's like, "You've got balls, kid. That's for damn sure. You owe me your life, and then some. I'm not killing you here and now. Now come with me. You got quick hands, and you're gonna put them to work." And Luke wakes up. That's where he wakes up. And next we move to Kubo. Hi, you have another crazy dream.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This one is a little bit different. You're not reliving a memory this time though. This one you're just standing in a dark room, and there's just mirrors everywhere surrounding you. So you like everywhere you look, you just see an image of yourself echoed everywhere on infinitum, just constantly fucking back and forth. And there's just this odd, shadowy, swirling mist kind of moving all around you and rising. And as you look in the mirrors, you kind of start to slowly realize that you see each one of these different images of you. They start doing different things, acting differently. You see them make different choices. Essentially, you're like watching all the different choices that in your life so far have occurred, and different paths you could have walked down. You see images where there's a reflection of you fighting in a boxing pit. You see another one standing in a clean, brightly lit gym with a whole bunch of people, like a giant crowd working out. There's another one standing above a grave, just your wife and your kids there. There's another one where it's your wife and kids looking down at your grave. You see different paths your life could take, where you're a cop, where you're a lawyer, where you're a business bro. Just hundreds of different iterations, all of different lives and paths and destinations you could have arrived at. And then you hear a voice coming out kind of out from nowhere and everywhere all at once. I can give you what you need. A life free of your pain, a life free of fear and doubts, a life to grasp and control what it is that you want, to grab it with your hands. Do anything, be anything, achieve anything. No doubts, no hesitations, no fears. All you have to do is just say yes, and it's all yours.
Uh,
And again, the power to
yeah,
do anything, be anything, do anything, it will be yours.
yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do that. You seem kind of evil. Um,
I'm
so
not evil.
no, like I appreciate what you're doing there, but
What is,
it's a no.
but what is evil?
See, that's the kind of thing an evil person would say.
Bakuvo. And then the mist kind of swirls and just forms, and the mirrors all go away, and you're just standing in this space, and there's just you standing right in front of you. And you look at it, it looks exactly like if you're looking in a mirror at yourself, only the weird kind of off, the weird uncanny valley of not looking at yourself, but not in a mirror kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and he's definitely like he looks it up and down. So evil me, right?
No, I'm just you. We are just the same. We are just
I
one.
really don't feel like that's true.
It is. The difference is, I've just I'm the one you that makes that is accepted. The truth.
I really, really don't feel like that's right. Like I'm I'm pretty really sure that that's not right.
That's not right. Unlike you, I'm not worried about the gym. It's going to succeed. No matter what, I will. It's going to succeed.
See,
I'm not
that's
worried about I. We're going to get him what he wants.
see that's the thing right there. Like you're you're the me that would happen if I stopped caring about my responsibilities. And like I
But I
don't
do
want to
care.
be that guy. Cuz here's the thing. Life sucks and it will beat the shit out of you. And it has beaten the shit out of me. But like I'm still waking up every morning and I'm still facing it even with all of that doubt that comes from caring what happens and seeing it work out badly. And all you're selling me is just obtaining a point where the idea that it could fail either doesn't enter my mind, in which case I'm stupid, or enters my mind and doesn't bother me, in which case I'm fucking awful. So no, like I said, I'm not fucking interested.
Save your philosophy 101.
Kuba, you're completely misunderstanding. You're right.
I
Life
I
is pain. It does suck. It hurts. It knocks you down, but you still get up and you still fight.
I think it's time for you to either fight me or leave.
I'm not here to
Hell
fight
yeah,
you.
Kubo.
I really think it's time for you to either fight me or leave.
I'm not here to fight you.
Then leave.
I'm here to give you what you want.
I really don't think you understand what I want. So bye.
I think you want your family to be happy.
I really don't think you know what that means, bro.
I think it means to not be stressed about your finances. I think it means to feel successful, to not be working 3 jobs almost. I think it means for I to be who they want to be without having to worry about the cost of hormone treatments.
And again, I really don't think you understand what that means. And if you do, then you don't care. And
I
either
do
way, I'm
care.
not down for it. So get the fuck out.
I don't understand. It's just for someone who fights
That's
so hard,
exactly it. You
for
don't
someone who fights
understand.
so hard and works so hard to not be
Look,
willing to
man,
just
I'm not much
accept.
of a fighter, but I will fight you. And you're really it's put 'em up or leave time.
I'm just offering you a little help.
And I have said no. So if it's an offer, you can take that answer and leave. If it's a demand, then you can put them up.
Oh yeah. You got this guy in a corner. What's he gonna do? This GM's stuck. Look at that face. I recognize that GM face. It's
Trying
called
to argue
fuck. What
with
do
the
I
void.
do?
I already know exactly what to do. I already know exactly what to do. But like that's just a look of like astonished, like, and then it just kind of vanishes, and you're left there standing by yourself again. And make me a will save.
All right.
Wait a minute. I didn't have to make a will save.
Didn't you say that you would take the power though?
Hell yeah, I did.
Ooh,
Shit.
22.
19 on
Okay.
the dice, rolling rocks. Tonight.
19 on the die.
You just hear there in the voice one last time before you wake up. Whenever you're ready to stop, lying to yourself, I'll be here. And then you wake up. And Winnie.
Mhm.
You also have a dream that night. You're just there standing in a huge open field. The sky is overcast, but somehow it's still incredibly bright outside. And as you look skyward, you notice openings in the clouds appearing briefly, showing just various images and pictures. It shows you with Lemire, two of you holding hands and just living life, exploring the galaxy and the universe and reality and the timelines together. You see Laukios and you, Lemire and Peggy, the four of you set up on board a ship together, laughing and going on adventures, rescuing the galaxy, saving everything. You return home to the reality that you actually pulled yourself out of years ago. Return back to your family from there, your home. You see images of you being a hero. You see images of you just happy and living the life that you've always wanted. And you hear the voice in your ear. A life dedicated to the pursuit of your own goals and dreams. One where no one leaves you lost. Where you have the power to go anywhere and do anything and be with those that you want to be with. A life where, at the end of the day, your friends are the ones with you. Just like you always wanted. They don't leave you behind. They don't pursue their own goals. This is a life I can give you.
What kind of a friend would I be if I stopped my friends from pursuing their own goals? Sounds pretty selfish to me.
What kind of friends leave you to go rescue their friend all on your own?
It's a good question, but it's not up for me to decide what they should be doing with their lives.
That's fair. But I'm here to offer you more than just your friends always being at your side. More than just you trying to control others, because you're right. No one wants to be controlled. All I'm offering you is a stepping stone to aid you in your path.
Who are you? What are you?
And again, the clouds start to spin and whirl and like come down from the sky before forming. You see yourself standing before you. I'm just you.
You're not.
I am. And they spread their wings out, stand, like do a little twirl.
You can certainly look like me, but that doesn't mean you are me. Show me who you really are, and maybe we can make a deal.
This is exactly who I am.
No,
I am a part of you.
no. I think you want to become a part of me.
I think I already exist inside you. I already
That's creepy.
exist inside everyone.
Hot.
Phrasing.
I'm a part of you. I'm a part of everyone.
What are you, some sort of desire demon?
I'm not a. I mean, I guess I have. You can call me a desire. I don't know if demon is the right terminology.
You're going around. Okay, desire genie.
I am a possibility. I'm just here trying to help you realize your true capabilities and just want to help you in getting your goals and accomplishing what you want.
I can do that on my own.
There's nothing wrong with getting some help with it though along the way, is there?
No, certainly not.
That's what I'm wanting. That's what I want to do is help you.
If I need help, I will ask for it.
I mean, I'm right here offering it.
And I am kindly rejecting your offer.
I mean, if that's really how you want to do this, I guess. I Again, it's not like you act like I'm some type of curse or some type of thing here to trick you. I'm not.
People don't give gifts for nothing.
Leah,
You
that's
don't
the
get
definition of a gift.
you don't get powers for nothing is what I meant.
I'm not asking anything of you.
I
As I
know.
told
That's
you,
why
I'm
it's
just a
suspicious.
part. I'm nothing but a part of you
No, that's
that
not true.
wants
No.
to help you
No.
find Laukios.
Listen,
That wants to help you save the day.
when you decide to be honest with me about what you are, we can talk. But until then, the answer is no.
I kind of feel like making you roll a sense motive here.
I mean, Winnie's not good at that. I'll roll whatever you want.
Normally, trust everyone implicitly.
That's a 2.
All the times I roll a natural 1.
Wow.
I mean,
I think that you got to roll with it.
the words do ring true.
It doesn't matter. Winnie is completely closed off to this. So even if this thing is telling the truth, she is uninterested.
I guess make me a will save.
Good. We got that one out of the way. This is going to be good then, right? Yeah, it is. 21.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Love to see it.
You wake up. So what are you guys going to do for your 5th day of vacation?
This is day 5.
Yeah, it's day 5.
Son of a bitch.
Is there
know,
like
like,
a
2 days left.
is there like a martial arts like Taibo class? Like organized
Taibo!
kickboxing? Like organized
Yeah, it
kickboxing,
is
like
actually Billy
fitness,
Blanks though.
like
I
a
love it.
kickboxing fitness class. Because that's what Luke's down for right now.
Yes.
It is just the
so
90-minute infomercial.
the area to the north of the gym where Kubo spends all his time,
Mm-hmm.
there are like there's holographic training gear there where you can pretty much put on a kind of virtual reality setup to where it takes you through the class of whatever kind of thing you
Can I
want to do.
get trained by the Billy Blanks himself?
Yes, you can.
That's what I'm telling you.
Hell yeah. With special appearance by like Wesley Snipes doing some kickboxing
Sure.
before he does some tax
He's
fraud.
like, passenger 57, and then he hits you. You're like,
That's what Luke
happened?
wants to do. It's he wants to get into a little fitness class himself. Everybody else has been doing it, so he's like, I need a little bit.
That's how Luke is going to spend his morning.
Oh yeah.
How's Arthur going to spend his morning?
I think he's kind of gathering his affairs and kind of preparing for like departure and meetings and yada yada. So he's just kind of having a nice cafe breakfast and then he's gonna get his schedule right and then go on and I don't know, find something fun to do to relax for one last day.
Have you tried kickboxing with Billy Blanks?
I have not tried kickboxing with Billy Blanks. I have no athletic score, so I will probably not do that.
All right. It's okay to be a coward.
Yeah, that's fine. I am afraid of Billy Blanks. Yes, that's what it is. I am terrified of Billy Blanks, and and it stems from childhood. My mom drunkenly tried some Taibo on me, and it was traumatic.
On you or
Got me
ABC?
real good. Yes. Something we have in common. You should put a little bit of yourself in every character just so you feel comfortable.
Hey Scott, is your cat okay? He
Yeah.
just looks like he's just Right.
Yeah, he's just sleeping.
Okay. He's just he just looks like a black blob with his like face in the carpet, basically.
Yep.
I didn't even know that was a cat. I thought it was like a
I
hoodie
thought
on
it
the
was a
floor.
hoodie.
I
Got
saw
it thrown
him lay
over there,
down at
absent-mindedly
one point, and I was
against the
just
chair.
like, "Oh man, he is out."
Yeah,
I thought it was straight up a hoodie that you just missed that chair.
yeah, he's been asleep basically since he brought his little sushi toy down to me.
Hey, you get sushi belly. You just want to take a nap. Been there
Yup.
before.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yep.
30 minutes later, wake up, eat more sushi.
What is Kubo doing for his morning here?
You know, Kubo has been slowly working his way out of the gym comfort zone, but he's still like feels like he needs to be doing something physical. So I think he's down at the pool, like starting out swimming laps and slowly kind of just relaxing into it.
Hmm. And how's Winnie spending her morning?
She is a little frustrated, a little flustered, because now she feels like she's so close to whatever she came here looking for. And so I feel like she's just wandering the halls, just walking, walking and thinking, thinking and walking,
You should try this water
pacing.
slide. It is delightful.
As he rolls down on his belly.
Yeah.
It is
He
quite
does,
good.
he does
And then he
5
scoots
flips.
down face first. I do enjoy it quite a
does
bit.
the entire lap circuit around the pool, gets up, does it again.
Okay, so Luke, as you are finishing up your workout and you're just kind of going to get when like you're ready to go take a shower or something like that,
Yeah,
you look around, you realize
clean.
you're the only person here in the training rooms again.
Oh.
And as you look around, you just give a little stretch and just relax a little bit. And then you look around again because you're just the kind of person who likes to be aware of your surroundings a lot. And where you were alone, you then notice a little old Yosoki lady who just appears about 20 feet behind you.
Luke grabs a 5-pound weight and just
Oh
holds it in his
no!
hand. He just holds it in his hands.
He's gonna murder her.
And you see this lady, she has a little cane in her hand, and she's just like blinking up at you confusedly. And she's just like, "Do I know you?"
I don't. No, you. No, you don't know me.
And, make me a will save here as well, real quick.
Okay, I would gladly do that before I smash her face in. See if my pixel dice works. Come on. No. Why is my dice not like me anymore? Oh my gosh.
You just play with it too much.
I do. Okay, so that definitely wasn't a 2 on the dice. It's definitely a 17 on the dice.
Okay.
I mean, I can prove a picture of it. I definitely rolled a 17.
Yeah, perfect picture. Yeah, those can't be faked.
We believe you.
Okay. I mean, we can go for the 8 if you want to watch me smash this little Yosoki's face in.
I kind of do.
Yeah, so she just looks across and like she takes a couple steps forward. She's like, I know you. Who are you? What are you doing?
It's been that kind of day, Doge. Do
it. You definitely don't know me.
No, I feel like, and she at this point is like moved. She's about 5 feet away from you now, and you look and you see there in the center of her chest a small little hole appears, and blood starts to kind of just drip down from it.
She's like 5 foot away.
Huh?
All right. Luke's gonna take a swing with the weight in his hand.
All right, roll me unarmed strike.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I think this legit is his first victim.
That's a net 20, baby.
Yeah, so you bring this weight down on her, and you feel it make contact. It makes solid contact, and like you see this lady, she hits the ground hard. The back of her skull is caved in, and you're just standing there, just staring down at her. Probably breathing a little heavy, I imagine.
It's pretty calm, actually.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty controlled.
Just
He's
like a
done
serial
this
killer.
before.
Just like a serial killer. That's what a serial killer
And
would
then
say.
what do you do after that? What do you do?
I guess
Finally feel at ease.
I guess he'd look around the room and kind of just see if there's any like just like cameras or any. It's like there's nobody in the room, obviously, but he would probably want to just double check to make sure that whatever just maybe occurred, if he was the only one that witnessed it, or if there's somehow
There are
Make me
witnesses
a
that need
perception
to
check.
be eliminated. Like, a serial killer would do.
what did you say, Kay?
Make me a perception check.
All right, I'll gladly do that. That's a 17 on the dice for a 31.
Oh, you know there's cameras. Come on now.
Yeah,
It's a
I
high
kind of
tech resort.
I feel like
There's
our
one
fancy
in
apps are recording about us. So
there's a camera in opposite corners, just catching every angle in this room. They
See, the
absolutely
thing
just
is,
saw
though,
that
they're just
happen.
watching, though. So, like, you're in a high-end resort. They totally, like, see murders happen all the time. Celebrities be
Yeah, but
murdering people,
yeah, but that tier costs extra.
Yeah, you're gonna have to lay out some credits on top of the package that we got bestowed.
I guess
Anyway, yep. So what does he do?
is she he would look at her again. The crumpled
dead,
shape on
yeah.
the ground.
She ain't
and
real. She
Oh,
dead.
so you look at her again after taking your eyes off for a few seconds.
yeah,
Yeah, she's now about 20 feet away from you again. Back where she started. Looks completely fine. Like, I, I, hi, son. What can I do for you? Do I know you? And she starts walking towards you again.
I think Luke would walk towards her, also, and would be like, "No, you don't know me."
You don't understand.
Does he still have the weight in his hand?
The weight is still in his hand.
Also, you look down at this weight, and there's definitely blood and fur on the end of it.
Oh, okay. That's
So
fine.
you definitely see blood and fur and bits of bone on the end of it from where you hit her the first time.
I hit her real hard. Jesus, if there's bits of bone. Christ.
You caved her skull in.
It was a natural 20.
5-pound weight, and you hit a nat 20.
And yeah, so you start walking towards her. She starts to approach you and walk towards you. It's like she starts to reach out, like kind of with like her cane starts to lift it up a little bit. And then as you kind of get right next to her again, you feel a piercing sensation. You look down, and her cane is inside you, is in your side. And
It's inside you.
You're taking 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
And also 9 points of psychic damage because it's inside you.
And yeah, like so, and like the tip of her cane, it suddenly looks like a sword, and that she just has stabbed like right into like side of your stomach. What do you want to do?
I think he would like grab the sword with his hands to pull her close and swing at her again with the weight in his hands.
Go for it.
Man, what if I rolled another nat 20?
This would be amazing.
I would laugh actually.
Nope.
The other way.
Full spectrum.
The balance.
Full spectrum.
Oh man.
You're
About to get murdered.
Yeah, so as you like grab your hand around the sword and go to lift it again, you whiff so hard you actually pull the sword into you again.
That's fine.
You're gonna be taking 11 points of piercing damage as she
Ooh,
also
fuck.
then forces it further into you. I know you, don't I? As she's like up in your
Yes.
face now, like her
She
little
looks
snout, like
over.
looking up at you. Her eyes are like a pair of pince nez. What do you do?
Here's a question that
Hmm.
maybe has some GM fiat uh arguing in here.
Uh-huh.
You would I would argue that the 5 pound weight in Luke's hand is pretty light and capable, and he might be able to use it in the equivalent of like a maybe like an operative type weapon.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. Uh he's gonna channel some magic energy into it, and you would see the 5 pound weight uh briefly glow as he let's say he
It's a shake weight.
it's a shake weight. uh yeah, he's gonna channel a he's basically gonna use his magic energy to attach a fusion to this shake weight. He's gonna give it the dispelling fusion,
Okay.
and then he's gonna swing at her again. But I want to roll mysticism to try to uh, do extra damage to her.
Okay, go for it. Just looking up what the spelling does
It's an
again.
18 for 29 mysticism, so it'd
Uh-huh.
be
Yeah.
20 plus CR.
Okay.
All right. So then he's gonna just try to swing at her again. It's a 22 against KAC.
Yep, that's going to be another hit. You bring it down again and blow with the mystical energy, and you just slam it again right into the top of her head. And once again, she hits the deck. Skull caved in, ears flopped, laid down, clearly dead and deceased.
Uh,
What do you do?
is the sword still there?
It's still in you, yeah.
Can I grab the sword and use it?
Sure.
All right. I'll grab the sword. And I have the sword in one hand and the shake weight in the other.
Uh-huh.
Uh, can I roll a mysticism check just to see if there's something? They're just he. I feel like Luke is suspicious of the fact that he looked away, and when he looked back, she was gone or moved, basically. Uh, so I feel like he's like looking at her on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
trying to think about what's happening.
Sure. Roll my mysticism check.
Oh, it's a 3 on the dice for a 14. Not
You
great.
just might be hallucinating for some weird reason. That's crazy. That's weird. But no, this lady can't actually be here. You've not seen this lady for ever. I mean, you've never seen this lady. What am I saying? It's impossible for her to be here. And it's definitely impossible for her to have gotten back up after you smashed her skull in once. Surely it's not going to happen a second time if you look away, right?
Uh, is that the thought he has in his brain?
Yes.
All right, he would look away and then look back to where she first appeared.
Sure enough, she's right back there again. The sword's no longer in your hand. You still have the weight. It's still covered in Yosoki fur and blood.
Uh, is she coming at me from like this side?
I would imagine it was like this side
Okay, from that side.
is where it
Okay.
was each time.
Um, is she doing the same thing again,
Yep,
basically?
she starts moving towards like, Do I know you, Sonny? You seem familiar to me.
Uh, Luke's just gonna like grab his gym bag and then walk away and like just try to leave the room away from her.
Are you kind of like in a quick hurry while this happens?
It's a very casual walk away.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Cash.
So, as you do that, suddenly she's
That's how he gets
there in
away
front of you
with all of
again.
the other murders.
And this time,
Wow.
once again, her cane is upraised, and you walk right into it for another 8 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
What does he
All
do?
right. Uh, I feel like he would just keep swinging with this little shake weight he's got at this point,
Okay.
and he would just take another shot at her.
All right. While you do that, Winnie,
Mhm.
you're pacing around the halls,
Yeah.
and you walk, and you are passing this room, and you look in, and you see Luke just swinging a weight around a little bit wildly, a little bit uncontrolledly. He has a gym bag in one hand and a weight in the other hand.
He's alone.
He's alone.
Do I see gore
Working
on
on
the
a
weight?
score.
No.
Okay. I'm going to try to stifle a laugh. I'm gonna walk in there and be like, dude, that is not how you work out. I don't know much about working out, but that is not it.
And Luke, when you hear someone else's voice, you whirl around and see Winnie there, and then you look, and the Yosuke woman is gone. And you look at the weight, and there's no gore or viscera there. You look down where you were stabbed twice. There's nothing there on. There's not a mark on you.
Am I not hurt?
You still have the stamina damage, but you don't see any
Okay.
marks.
Uh, I feel like at this point, Luke's breathing is a little exaggerated. It's probably noticeable uh, compared to what the previous shot looked like. Um, and he just very calmly puts the 5 pound weight back down, maybe, next to where some others are, not being that asshole. Uh, and he shakes his head as he looks towards Winnie. He's like, no, there's uh yeah, yeah, there, yeah, nothing, no, sorry, uh, Winnie, right?
Yeah. Can I ask you something?
After that
Yeah,
second thing, oh,
especially because of that. Wendy's gonna like step into the room a little bit and kind of like lower her voice.
Luke is visibly tense.
Ha- I had a weird dream last night and the night before that. And I know that I brought up to you and a couple other people that this place seems off, but have you been experiencing things?
uh, what do you mean by things?
Well, were you exercising just now or
Yeah, that's
were
what you
you
do in that's what you do in
fighting for
gyms.
your
I was
fighting
doing
for your
the
life?
Billy Blanks 22.
No, I've done that one before.
I can tell.
Yeah. Uh that's not in that. There's no shake weights in that one.
I uh why are you here? Sorry.
I,
You're probably here
I
to
was
work
just
out.
no, I was walking past and I saw you and you looked like you were literally fighting for your life and so I came in with the intention of laughing at you, but you look really upset and I've been kind of just wandering around also kind of upset. So I thought we could be upset together for a moment cuz I don't have any friends here.
I I yeah, I mean I don't have any friends any either. But no, I'm yeah, no, I'm definitely not upset or anything like that. I was uh
No,
just
of course not.
and
Yeah.
wait, have you said you were dreaming, you saw stuff? Have you seen stuff when you're not dreaming?
Yes and no. Everything that I've seen is just sort of out of the corner of your eye, disappears when you look at it. Easy to just kind of hand wave as doesn't exist, that
Uh
sort of thing.
yeah, Luke, like, he's wearing, like, generic fitness athleisure type attire, and you see him, like, physically, like, rub at his, like, stomach chest, as if that was where he was stabbed, and he's like, uh, There's something wrong with this place.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
I I don't know what it was, but there was something in here.
I believe you for what it's worth. I didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't something here.
I think we should try to leave. We don't we don't need to be here.
Or we could try to figure it out.
It's it's not my problem.
You're right. It's not. But it's kind of my problem. And you're the only other person I know of right at this moment who's experiencing the same shit as me.
I I don't get paid for this type of stuff.
No, and I can't pay you. I'm pretty poor, actually. I do have a dope ass ship.
Are you gonna give it to me?
No, but I'm
What?
saying I can, if you help me figure out what's going on here, I'll take you anywhere you need to go for
I
free.
I don't need an Uber driver.
I, it, okay, I don't know. Man, I need help. Are you good at computers?
Um, I'm not bad.
Help me get into the server room. I already know where it is.
What do you mean
We
in the
can,
server? Why in the server room? What?
because I think that there might be records that we could access that might tell us some shit about what's going on here.
They're in the computers?
Maybe.
What are you talking? Wait,
Listen. The
if I
computers
saw
might
an
have
apparition,
incident
why would there be
reports.
something in the servers?
Incident reports, guest complaints.
I no, I cannot get involved in something like this. This is not my job.
Fine. Yeah. All right. Well, uh, if you want to talk, I'm around. And she's gonna turn around and just start like walking back out in the hall.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you here? You've been off the whole time. You're not here on vacation.
No, you're right. I'm not. I'm here because a while back I lost a friend. Uh, he got sucked into some kind of portal and he's gone. And
It'll have that sometimes.
I've been searching for a way to find him for a while. And I got a reading from this place, from this asteroid, from whatever this is, that said that maybe there's some kind of energy signature that matches where I lost him. And so I came here searching and I found this fucking mystery. And I don't know if it's going to help me at the end of the day, but it's as close as I've come so far.
But so you bought a ticket to this place
Yeah.
to help someone who you have no idea anything about.
No, I know a lot about him. I just don't know a lot about where he is.
That's kind of what I meant, but okay.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because he's my friend.
Ah, okay.
You say that like it's weird or you don't believe in friendship or something. It's
No.
odd.
Friends are fine. Whatever. Uh,
Okay.
you're right. There is something off about this place in this time specifically. Why is Arthur Benjamin, whatever his name, here with a change in ownership, and you're whatever is happening, sensing whatever bullshit you can sense or detect.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then
I,
everything else going on, it doesn't make any sense. Something is up with this place.
yeah, probably. That's why I've been trying to talk to Arthur and get in his good graces, but I've sort of
He's
crashed and burned twice.
just an idiot rich kid with way too much money.
Well, if you're so good
Very
at dealing with
intelligent.
rich people, then
He's
help
super fucking
me.
wise.
I I'm too good at dealing with rich people sometimes.
There's no such thing.
Okay. What do you need?
I just need to find out what the hell this place is. I just need to find out what energy has attached itself here. Is it actually something bleeding over from another plane? I I don't I don't know. But everything that I've learned so far tells me that this place is not what it seems. There's something, I mean, this place almost seems fucking cursed.
With the history of the ownership of this property and everything that's led it to this point, and then ABC and his unfortunate end of his parents and him coming into ownership of this or whatever is happening with it. Yeah, there's I don't know if it's insurance fraud, if it's some wild spectacle to try to drum up marketing, who knows. There's something going on.
Maybe he's a good place to start.
All right, I'm in.
Hell yeah.
I I really need a shower though. I just did the Bailey Blanks 22.
Yeah, that one's a sweaty one.
And speaking of art, we're going to cut that scene and move to Arthur. We see you enjoying a nice cup of tea, kind of dipping your feet in one of the ponds out up here on the upper levels, just
It
enjoying the
is sweet
relaxing,
tea,
trying
just so
trying to like
anybody is interested.
trying to clear your mind a little bit because yeah, in just a couple days you're gonna have a big meeting with the Buzzblades to celebrate their win, and also you're supposed to be meeting with their new player who's gonna replace the guy who's retiring, whose name I don't remember off the top of my head at this moment because there's a lot of NPCs I created here. Ziddle, and yeah, you're just
Remind me
kind
of Ziddle.
of he's a human. He's been on the team for a really long time.
Is he the one that's retiring?
Yes, he's the one that's retiring.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, you're just kind of clearing your mind, getting your uh mental headspace ready. Because, like I said, again, you're going to be doing this in here just like a couple more days on the last day of your vacation when you have the big meeting with all of them. And roll me a perception check real quick.
sure. This character sheet back. Oh, not paying much attention. Got
Ah,
19.
still enough. You hear an odd noise kind of from coming down one of the halls, and you look up from your kind of contemplations here in the uh the pond, the lagoon. It's like you thought you heard someone walking or stepping nearby, but you look over that direction, you don't see anything. And so you just go to return to your contemplations, look, and you turn back towards this little green park area where we have you uh down here by 8-8 on the map, if that helps.
Okay, cool. I just happen to be looking right at that spot.
Yep. And you look around, and then you notice, oh shit, you're not alone anymore. Instead, frolicking
This
in the
is
pond
weird.
here with you are two smaller, much younger Brinari. You very
For the first
quickly,
time, you know what I mean?
very quickly recognize as Alejandro and Joaquin. Your step siblings from your father's mistress. And you see them
Ooh.
just playing in the pond, having the time of your life. And as you kind of blink, like, how the hell did they get here? Where do they come from? You hear a voice at your side, and you look over, and there's Andorra Onassis Albuquerque, your mother.
Oh,
And you see her sitting there next to you, her
it's
feet also kind of dangling. And at this moment, give me a will save.
straight down the middle. Thank you.
Perfect. I have a question for you, right? I have a question for you now. Arthur's mom is sitting right next to him. And the two of you are sitting watching these two kids just play, and everything seems to be peaceful and happy in this moment. Would Arthur accept or disbelieve this? Would he be willing to accept, even just for a moment?
I don't know that he's necessarily accepting it, but I think that he is using it as a moment of therapy,
Okay.
and is willing to like process through it with this figment of his imagination that is his mother
Excellent.
projecting right next to him.
And so his mom speaks up and is like, I still can't believe that bastard had children with that woman.
What hurts me the most is that he seems to have loved her.
He certainly gave them more joy and happiness in their brief lives thus far than what you were given.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's not going to change anything. They're happy, and it's okay for them to be happy. I've decided.
It still isn't fair that he did this to us, though. I mean, it's bad enough the reputation he's given Burke Group in general, but knowing that he also had a second family on the side, it's just I don't know how you're able to bear the strain and the discourtesy of it all, Arthur.
I don't know that I can ever forgive him for all that he did to you, but I have forgiven him for what he's done to me. What he has bestowed upon me is a curse. Uh, but he brought some light, and he gestures towards the boys playing. There was a duality about him, and that gives me pause.
I suppose you're right, my sweet boy, but I just can't help but worry and fear that what their presence in this world would mean for you and the Burke Group as a whole. I mean, and the legacy this leaves behind for us.
They don't share our name. They are hidden away from any mention. I've wiped every presence of him from them, and they are taken care of. They will live comfortably and go to school.
I suppose that is true. And as you and your mom are talking, the two boys, because they're twins, right?
Yes.
The two boys kind of look up from their plane and they seem to whisper for a moment, and then they start to walk over towards where Arthur and Dora are sitting there talking.
I kind of reach out to see if I can touch him.
You do. You reach out and you kind of like you're able to ruffle their head a little bit,
It
and
helps if
they
you have a
both kind of
5 pound
just
weight.
and
I
they
hand
kind of
them each
just
a rock.
yeah they take
Really
rocks in
hard.
hand, they look at it, and then you
I found
feel
these in the garden.
a sharp pain, and you look down and you see where they took these rocks, and one of them just slammed it as hard as he could into your stomach. And you look over and you see the
Oh,
other one did the same thing to your mom.
you
You're gonna take
bastards!
14 points of bludgeoning damage here.
Oh shit!
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do in this
I
moment? Your mom doesn't seem
I
to be reacting at
think
all. She's just there, like
mom's
smiles
not
down.
reacting.
No, she just kind of smiles down and pats like, "Oh, that was such a good job, Halkeen. Good job, Alejandro."
That's
Good job
freaking me the fuck
stabbing.
out. I think that I'm gonna drop something fucking giant in this moment. I think.
What do you
It's
do?
hog.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's my huge otter dick.
God damn it.
How else do you think they break open the clams?
Oh God. What do you look like when you kind of do this?
I kind of glow in a purpley light all around me, and I kind of float up in the air a little bit, and just ooze fucking rock and roll and sex. I am channeling Prince himself right now in this moment. Yes, Prince is my god. I've decided.
All
Not
right.
wrong.
Not wrong.
Curiosity, I hear something. What's your saving throw, or what's your save
I
DC?
believe it is 18, but we might be up one per that conversation.
No, that hasn't happened yet.
Okay. Well, hang on.
No, that's for everyone.
Gotta go to-
Everyone keeps saying no.
I'm pretty
Well-
sure I said
Well, it
yes.
sounds bad.
Yeah.
Well,
It sounds real bad.
it really
I'm gonna
isn't.
say, it sounds bad.
It really isn't.
I'm pretty
gotta see
sure
the
I said
sheet, I
yes.
guess. I'm
You
trying to see
did,
it
but
really
yours is going
quickly.
dormant still.
Well, just give me another old grandma to smash their head in with. It'll go past dormant fast.
Yeah.
Hang on. Class feats. I don't know where is my spell DC? Oh,
Should be
DC
right next to
20.
spells. DC 20.
Yeah.
Your mom cowers and starts to back away from you. She's like, Arthur, was that you? And the Alejandro, the one who smashed the rock into her, is also backing away from you. But Halkeen just like looks up and he just gives you this wide grin, and his eyes are shining like he's playing. As he then goes to smack you with the rock again. Oh geez, that's going to be another 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus. These fucking kids, am I right?
These fucking kids.
These fucking kids. The first one was 14 though, right?
Yes.
All right,
I rolled a
so
6, a 5, and a 3, and a 6, a 5, and a 2.
I didn't calculate it in yet. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That's math mini. 25. Yes. Okay. Oh, that came straight out of the hit points. That was the wrong one.
But yeah, so what do you do this time?
uh,
I actually rolled like a
this
20.
time I am going to
on that save.
Yeah. Little shit.
Yeah, 2 of them are
I'm
running.
going to put up. Ooh. I know. I'm going to make his rock disappear. Touch his rock.
All right.
It's gone now, you little shit.
He looks down at the rock, and sure
He
enough,
tried to hurt me with it.
he looks at it and he
I
can't
gave you
see
a
it
gift.
anymore. And he blinks in confusion, looks at it, and then he goes to bite you. That's only going to be 9 points of piercing damage this time.
I
Fucking
mean,
kid-
what are these
kid bites
numbers?
are the
Like,
worst.
where's the attack? Like, I mean, what the fuck?
That's weird, isn't it?
I like it. 9, okay.
Mhm.
These little fuckers. Uh, minus 36. Okay. Whatever. We're going to get there eventually, right? So I'll just leave it
Yep.
at 0 for right now.
It might not.
I. I'm going to build trust. It's DC 20. I don't know why I keep saying lower numbers.
Well, because based off what level spell it is. First level spells are lower save than third level spells. But build trust. So I make a save against this?
Yep.
That is a fail on the save.
Okay. Now I am going to be like, can I just fucking... No, not this guy's. Just roll the thing. Ugh. A mere 20 in diplomacy. Now calm down, kid. Jesus Christ. And I'm gonna just like set him down and be on my knee. Like, cool out. But holding him like arm's length.
But he looks up at you and he's like, but if we get rid of you, then we'll inherit.
Not true. There's a lot of people that would stand to inherit before you. Unfortunately, that's just how corporations work.
He frowns like, no, that's what
And
it
I've
says
already
in
wiped you from existence.
Father's will. That we inherit
No,
after
you're not.
you. And at this moment, hey, Kubo, make me a will save.
All right.
Because you're kind of coming up an elevator from the lower level up to this floor. You look across and see this like glowing purple, terrifying visage.
Visage.
Visage. Thank you. That is Arthur, and yeah, you are fucking terrified of him, and he looks to be talking to someone. You don't
A
see anyone
small
there.
child.
You don't see anyone, but he seems to be talking and letting some stones on occasion as it's like he keeps getting bit by something. What do you do?
Uh, hey, Rich Otter, bro, you're really freaking people out right now.
And Art, you hear that voice and you look around and suddenly, yeah, you're the two kids and your mom are gone and you are just here floating in your all-powerful divine form of horror, and there's Kubo just yelling at you across the way and looking clearly uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Dismiss it.
Thanks. Are you good? Cause like that seemed like kind of a lot.
Uh, yeah. Something in my drink, I think. I don't know. Upset my stomach and
Did
bit
you get a
pained.
massage recently?
I get a massage every day, big man.
Okay, they use some weird oils here. It's bad.
Oils, you say?
Yeah. When I had mine, it was a great experience overall. But then afterwards, when like they soaked into my skin, I definitely saw some shit, and I tripped and fell down a staircase. So
Ah, that seems odd for you. You seem pretty sure on your feet.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, I really think that you should look into like putting like some warnings and like some waivers up front at this spa, but like, no judgment if people want to partake. Just like, make sure they know what they're having happen because like you just saw how it can get, man.
Kubo, I didn't know this place existed until literally right before I got the tickets for this place. I'm probably gonna shut it the fuck down. I'll be honest with you. This place seems terrible.
Oh, really? I mean,
It's all bad.
that's
It's all
that's,
bad, man.
that's cool. What about it's made you feel like it's like that bad?
Mostly the heretofore unknown half sibling stabbing you in the stomach feeling that you get. I mean, uh,
Like I said, man, you gotta get a warning about those oils.
yeah, there's just a bad feeling
Okay.
everywhere
So
anymore.
I know that my business is like microscopic compared to yours, but like kind of feels like this is the kind of thing that you should have known about more than a week ago, right?
Well, I oh, excuse me.
Like
Oh.
that seems kind
It's just
of
like,
sus, doesn't it?
hang on, man. You're
Yeah,
talking to
it
me,
hurts to get
and I
stabbed
just
by
got
something not there.
fucking stabbed a lot.
Can I actually make a medicine check to see if
Oh, you don't need.
he's
It didn't get into hit points. It's fine. It's just we didn't take
I,
10.
I
We're not
still
taking a
like
10
with
minute
how
here.
he's reacting to this. I want to make a medicine check to like basically be doing like triage and first aid on him as we're having this conversation.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Kubo, I was estranged from my father because he was a terrible human being, otter being.
I'm really sorry to
Renary.
hear that.
Otter
man.
being.
Otter
Uh,
being.
Kubo,
I need
with
to make that a
that,
sticker for my van.
with that,
Just
you're
a
looking
human
over
trying to be
him,
an otter being.
and he seems completely perfectly fine. Like as much as he's acting like he's just been hit with a rock a couple times and bit real hard by a little young otter, there's no signs of any damage
Would
whatsoever.
hurt, to be honest.
It would hurt a lot.
It would
Those
hurt a lot.
fuckers are mean.
They're weasels.
They're
So
like
mustelids
they're
have
You know,
crazy high bite force.
yeah,
yeah.
they're they're fun and they're cute and they can be sweet, but like overall those fuckers are mean.
They're little murderers.
Yeah.
Voracious predators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And territorial
weasels
as
in
fuck.
general are just fucking sociopaths.
They kill by
Oh.
biting and shaking.
Mhm. Um
It is Luke.
yeah, so I mean I'm gonna be like, all right,
Where's
well
my
then there was definitely some kind of psychotropic agent that got into your system and like that definitely has fucked you up and I believe that you experienced some shit because like again happened to me too. You gotta warn about those oils, but like physically you're good. Everything's fine, man.
Yeah. I. How do you feel about a buddy system?
Yeah, I'd be
You
down
want to hang
for
out
something
today?
akin to that. I yeah, I think there wasn't there that like wasn't there that like super tall butterfly girl who was trying to do something similar?
Yeah, we could meet up with them. Yeah. I mean,
That's
hell, we
that
talked about
seems like yeah, seems like there's like a group of people forming up and probably a good idea.
yeah. You know what?
Uh,
Let's go get
Avengers,
some B's and G's.
about this moment, Kubo, you see Puru kind of approaching you from over by the elevators. He's some on the stuff. I don't feel like finding out this one. I'm being lazy. Don't at me. And you hear him like glance at, or like as he rushes up to you.
Give me comments.
Kubo? Can I talk to you real quick in private? I just need a word. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Kubo, you may just go talk real quick. I just need it. Just a
It's
moment.
cool, man. It's cool. Hey, I'm gonna talk with this guy for like 5-10 minutes. If I don't come back, then come and figure out what happened, Ben. So,
Yeah, that sounds.
It's here.
all right, what's going on,
Maybe
buddy?
I'll just hang
And
here and kind of.
I'm gonna like
Wait.
take him around the corner. I'm not gonna like go far, but I'm gonna take him someplace that's just far enough that he can like talk one on
I
one.
will. I will check out this business kiosk that they have available for us and print my my schedule for the upcoming week.
And since a
Uh,
page.
Sure. So you're kind of able to kind of look around. And you just kind of bring it back over by the elevators where you just come up from the main level. And Peru's just like he's looking real anxious. Hands are kind of like ringing. I was like, look,
Cool
man.
guy. Hey,
I
hey! What have we said? In through the nose, then out through the mouth.
uh-huh.
Now,
and
what do you need to say?
make me a will save.
My
Alright.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Make that will save. Nat 20, baby.
You got that
Suck it,
dog.
Kay. Suck it,
You
Kay.
got that dog.
So again, in this moment, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You see Peru here before you, looking incredibly anxious and worried. But almost the timing of you suddenly saying maybe I should buddy up and like not be alone anymore, and then him coming and pulling you aside is it's suspicious to you. So do you want to continue this engagement, or do you want to just walk away?
So, in light of that role, do I believe this is actually Puru?
No.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk back over to ABC, and I'm gonna be like, so
And
don't
as
actually.
you walk away, you hear Peru call, Kubo, wait, hold on, no, come back, just Kubo, no, just I need you, I need help, I messed up really bad.
Do I hear this?
No.
Yeah, I'm just walking
You
away, and I'm gonna walk straight to Otter Boy, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
do you look
Hang
over your
on,
I
this
shoulder at
forgot to
all?
dog's giving
ask.
me a fit.
I forgot to ask just a
Just-
second ago. Did you see my friend coming up to me? Like, was there
No, I
someone
thought you
there
got a
when I
call.
told you I was going to talk to them?
I thought you got a call on your phone.
Okay, cool. There's still some of that psychotropic in my system too. We don't need
Wow,
to
I
stick around
have
here.
taken a lot of hallucinogens, my
Hey,
friend, and
hey,
they usually
uh,
do not last this long.
Kubo,
Mhm.
We should market this in
do
a different
you
direction, I think.
look back at any point?
He's actually very specifically not looking back.
Okay.
Don't look back.
Outward.
All right.
He's very specifically just like blocking out the calls and everything and going straight for the anchor point that he knows is real.
You gotta
Or at
pull the
least that he
5-pound
believes is
weight
real.
out and just end it.
Just
You just gotta
So
swing,
then,
baby, swing.
so
Just hammer fist
he
it.
is calling for you up until this moment, and then I want you to roll me a perception check, Kubo.
I was gonna make the shake weight up. Well, now I did it. Now it's on the internet. It's there.
It's
You just
there.
gotta.
Hold
You
on,
gotta
Popping- Just clip it. Hey, folks out there watching, just clip it.
clip it.
You hear what sounds like. How can I best describe this? I mean, I'll say what it is. You hear the sound of a blade entering flesh, and then a thunk
Hmm.
from behind you.
Hmm.
Like just that kind of noise, and then a thunk.
Did you just hear something real gross?
Hang on.
No.
How would
No?
Kubo know what that sounds like?
Yeah.
We'll see movies.
And honestly, it's never really a noise. That's some movie bullshit.
Yeah, I know, but it's more fun. It's more cinematic.
I'm telling you right now. Ain't no.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you get stabbed, it's silent except for your own.
It's pretty quick,
screams.
and it just happens, Captain.
There's a reason that we use blades for stealth missions.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I
so
don't hear it. I'm
I
like,
think
well,
at
let's
this
go.
point, whenever something fucking weird is going on, we gotta check in with each other to see if the other person saw or heard it.
Yeah,
Because
are
it seems
you?
like there's some weird shit.
So you're seeing something right now? Okay. Well,
No, I'm very specifically hearing something right now, and it's got me fucked up.
I've got Lucas's contact information, right?
Who is
Yeah,
it?
if you
So
go change numbers.
I ping him. Didn't know if you wanted to meet up for food
Let's
or
get about
drinks.
lunchtime. Now,
And
as
then
you're
I start directing Kubo towards. I think this one was a restaurant, A11.
A11 is the cabaret. It's dinner theater.
Oh, never mind. It's not a restaurant.
A10 is
A10. Yeah.
A10 is a fancy restaurant.
Oh,
Into
okay. Well, yeah.
A10 we go.
That is exactly where I would like to be. Yes.
So you reach out to Luke and say, "Hey, you need to come meet us for lunch. Same place as last night." Luke and Winnie, were you two still together? Or did you guys separate? I don't remember.
Now we're together.
I think we're gonna stick together.
We're thunder buddies.
Okay. So
Luke did
Luke gets,
shower, so there
Yeah,
was a brief
that is
moment of
true.
time. He did
So,
clean
Winnie-
himself up.
while you're waiting for Luke to shower,
Oh, he's not hiding it. He's like, you have to stand here outside the room. Please pay attention to me.
Yeah, I picture this as very much like the bathroom door is like cracked so I can hear what's in there, and I'm just like standing with my back to the door so that we can hear if one of us is
Yeah.
attacked by monsters.
Luke showering. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me.
hey Winnie, make me a will save.
A will save, you say?
Yep.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
That might be a problem.
17?
This might be a
You get a
stretch.
message, Winnie.
Dope.
I get a
You
message?
get a message. It's from Lemire.
Oh, my
Okay.
dog.
It
No.
says, "Hey, this is
Keep my
real
voice.
weird and awkward, but you were right. I'm here. Look to your left." And you look. Do you?
Absolutely the fuck not. I've been standing in this fucking room. I know that Lemire is not in this goddamn room. So
Oh, I
I
just
do
assumed he was taking he's one of the public showers right there by the gym, and you're standing in the hallway, literally.
whatever. I know his ass is not here.
Lemire's stealth score is not that high.
And
Oh,
Actually,
if it was Peggy,
It actually is.
Lemire's stealth score was actually really
it was pretty high. It was pretty high. But there's no way Lemire wouldn't have like messaged her first and been like, "Hey, kid, like we hang out." There's no way.
I'm on
He's
my
not
way
like
over.
Yeah,
I'll be
he's
there in
not like a-
10. I'll be
he's
there
not
in
like a
5. I'll be
surprise.
there in 2.
do your friends like pizza?
so
So Winnie
I'm not
closes her
pizza.
eyes super tight, and she's like, "Luke, it's happening."
Luke, you don't hear anything.
I don't hear her shouting.
Nope.
Okay. That seems like some GM bullshit. So
It does
Luke's
seem
just
like
gonna.
some GM
All right, fair. Roll me a will save.
He's a quick showerer, but I mean, I'll
Roll me a will save.
Okay.
We'll play that.
Turn my dice back on. Are they gonna work? Yeah. It's a 19 total.
No, you don't hear anything.
Okay. Luke gets a quick shower. He's all business. He's just trying to get the sweat off.
Yeah.
So
Winnie, you then feel someone grab your hand and pull on, like, and then you hear the voice like, Winnie, I'm here to help. I want to help you find Lakios.
I know how tall Lemire is.
Uh-huh.
Lumiere is
this-
it?
Does this feel like
It does.
somebody of that height?
It does.
When he's gonna, she doesn't hear anything from Luke.
Nope.
She's just like, God damn it.
I
She
feel like
opens
you
her
can still
eyes.
hear the shower.
Yeah, she
Yes, you
opens her
do.
eyes
You
and
still hear the
looks.
shower. And yeah, there's Lemire in this really wild, ridiculous-looking set of robes with his wings kind of like folded over him. Like it's like he tried to wear formal wear, but it makes sense for him somehow. It works.
Yeah, time wizard.
How do I know you're really you?
Well, I mean, and he pulls out his comment and shows you all the text messages
Mhm,
right there on
mhm.
his. The
When's
chain.
our anniversary?
Hey, Doge, how would Lemire answer that question?
No, that's not fair. That's not fair, you son of a bitch. That's not fair.
I know how I would answer that question as
Yeah.
Lumiere.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't just
I'm wondering
tell
what clue
Doge
is
to
missing on
play him.
Sundays. What the fuck is going on?
That's not fair, creepo.
How? In fact, yeah. Doge, Lemire's suddenly here in this moment.
suddenly here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Lumiere, some GM fiat bullshit.
Hilarious.
Lumiere would definitely stutter and be like, oh, what? Like when we first met?
Oh my god, it is you. I was so scared you were a monster. There's something crazy going on here.
Is it still me?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. I'll let you play this out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got your message about the stuff, and I figured what you're doing is really important, so I came to help you.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here. It has been so lonely. It has taken me so long to make friends. But like I think I finally did. There's a guy, Luke, he's showering. That looks suspicious, but we
Wait,
are
what?
just friends. We literally just became friends like 20 minutes ago, if that.
Only 20 minutes?
Yeah,
You're asking me about our anniversary,
That's
and
so
you got a
long.
guy in there showering.
we were at a Tybo class.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like Billy Blanks?
Like,
I have
like,
heard that. I have heard
Yeah.
that from my first.
he was going to help me try to find Laukios.
Oh, yeah. I mean, is Lakios here? It's a big place. It seems like.
I don't know if he's here, but maybe if I can figure out whatever energy is like having that same signature, I could reopen a portal to the place where he is and I could bring him back.
I mean, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Are you gonna stay and help?
If you want me to
Let me
stay,
make
I'll
a will
stay.
save.
Hey, Winnie.
Yeah.
Make me a reflex save.
You say make me a will save?
Reflex.
Oh, reflex? Oh, that's way better. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a
Oh,
30.
shit.
That's a 30.
Nice.
20.
Shit.
So the
Nat
moment
20.
you ask Lemire, "Are you going to stay here?" he goes to answer, and then you feel a wave of energy come slamming down on both of you.
Was it a 5-pound weight?
It's
No.
Luke. I saw some creepy
it's-
moth
Luke
monster
just fucking
attacking
kicks
you.
Lemire
Just
out.
fucking kills
It's
Lemire.
a 120-foot line of pure razor edge time magic nonsense.
I know that spell.
Um, yeah, as a time edge comes down and slices straight through Lemire, cutting him in half in front of you. And Winnie, you're going to be taking 13 points of damage.
I'm gonna roll the damage on Lemire. Hold on. I don't know it's 10d6. Don't worry. Yeah, that cunt's dead.
And yeah, you watch as Lemire gets bisected right in front of you from seemingly nowhere or nothing.
Okay. Is there a body still there, or does it like disappear?
It like straight up, the whole horror movie cliche, everything just straight down the middle as he starts to answer, and then falls down flat like that on both sides. And it's there, the body's there. You got hit by like blood sprayed on you, and you felt it hit you, and it's hot in your face, or I guess your chest, stomach, leg area, wherever it would hit, given the height difference here.
Good.
Ankles.
It's not a lot of blood. He's a little dude. It's a weird relationship.
Winnie stands there, agape, just, and then she like can't stop staring because she's expecting it to disappear, and it's still there. And then I don't even care who's around. She just starts screaming, like no, 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 no. And she like kneels down and is like trying to like, oh my god, are you? And like she's screaming for Luke, like Luke.
Does Luke hear this? You're muted.
Nobody can hear you, Kay.
At this moment, yes, Luke does hear it, and he cuts off, and he had just turned off the shower when he starts screaming, no, 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 no.
Luke would move rather quickly, and would pretty much appear right next to Winnie.
Ass out.
Yep.
Fucking
And,
buck naked. He
you-
does have a weapon. He does have like an actual sword in his hand right now.
and I picture you see Winnie there,
That down
all
my
into
fucking
her knees,
dick.
screaming, sobbing, crying a little bit, maybe. Hopefully, in my mind, it is. If not, that's fine. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, she is. Yeah, she's completely insane.
Like
in this
staring
moment.
in complete shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lemire comes straight up, like running out, or not Lemire, Luke. It's my bad. Luke
Make them
comes.
have L names.
Yeah, I don't know why they do. That's a weird coincidence. None of my other characters in any other games do. Luke comes running out. He does have like what appears to be like a very like rapier-esque sword in his hand currently, and he's just like, what's happening? And he's like out, fucking buck ass naked, ready to fight, basically.
And
Dick
at,
out.
at Luke's
Dick
voice,
out.
Just a swanging.
Winnie,
Hey, that thing's an operative weapon.
Hey, and Luke's a fit dude. He looks good naked, just by the way.
He's got that V. He's got that V that makes him
Oh my
stupid.
god, the V.
He's got that V.
He's a good look. He is rather fit.
I got that V when I flex real hard.
and as Luke comes out and you hear him ask what's going on, Winnie, you look down and then all the blood and viscera in Lemire's body is gone.
And you know that what happened to Winnie was incredibly traumatizing because she looks at Luke and she doesn't even register that he's naked. Like, she's just like, he was dead. He was dead. He was here, and he was dead, and it was him.
Wait,
Luke,
wait,
it was
hold
him.
on. Who's dead? Who
My-
was here?
My friend was here, and it was him. And
The one you're looking for?
no, my other friend.
How many friends do you have? Jesus Christ!
Only a couple. I don't. But he was here, and I asked questions to make sure it was him and not the thing. But he answered it the way my friend would answer, so I just assumed that it was actually him, and then he got
No,
cut in half.
we. All right, there's nothing here. Whatever you saw is not here. I need to grab a towel.
And this is
You're
when you get
super naked.
this is when you get the invitation for lunch
You're
with
super naked.
Kubo and Arthur
Clip that. You're super naked.
at the Taste of Elysium.
That's my new ringtone.
He's like, we need to go back inside. Why are you so naked? I don't know.
I'm locked out. And that's when you realize
You
the
called
key's
and I
in there.
came.
And all right, so
It's a hotel room.
to
Bro.
bring it in for the night, my friends, because it is that time already. We're gonna fast track here a little bit. Luke gets dressed, and then Luke and Winnie head up to meet Arthur and Kubo for a tasty lunch at the Taste of Elysium fancy schmancy restaurant. And just as the four of you are getting seated at the table, I need all of you to please make me a will save.
Mhm.
Can you make me a fort save?
Actually, that's a great point. Making fortitude saves.
Oh.
Oh, I already rolled a will save, damn it.
Which
And
one?
it was good.
You want me to do the will save first? I'll do a will save first.
No, we're just gonna take whatever you roll and apply your fort bonus to it instead.
Okay. So that was a 9,
Mine'll be a 20.
21.
Oof. Flat 10.
Okay. Interesting. Yes, interesting. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. All right. So as all of you are sitting down, you kind of get your drink orders in and start making with the niceties. And you're all about to kind of start talking in hushed whispers. The restaurant's not very busy this time of day. I just kind of casually move some of these people out because nobody wants fancy lunch. Lunch is a light affair, not a heavy affair.
Disagree, but okay.
Yeah, no. I want the biggest lunch.
Anyway, you're interrupted very quickly by the sounds of screaming and an explosion going off. And you look out like the doors here, and this isn't like a solid. I guess it is solid. Yeah. You look at the doors and go to rush to look inside, and you see other guests are starting to run through the halls and screaming. And from the sounds of it, and what you catch glimpses as staff runs by and a security guard runs by, some kind of explosion just broke out in the greenway.
Okay, you guys all seeing this too?
Fields.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
this
Okay.
feels real.
Okay, short
Seeing people
version.
run.
Believe
Anything.
so?
Short version. Anything that someone else didn't see isn't real. We stick together and we do not go off alone. Let's go.
Yeah, not even to shower.
And with that,
You
I
want
was
to
just-
tell me something?
Listen.
You keep staring at Luke, just and
Number
licking your lips.
22 was a
lot.
I worked up a morning sweat. There can't be two characters more physically different than Lemire and Luke. Like
Yeah,
Lemire is this little Mothman butterfly,
just the
and
perfect
Luke is
palate
like
cleanser.
he's literally
Right
built
there.
like Patrick Bateman and fucking Psycho. Like he's a very fit dude underneath all of his clothing.
Mhm.
Don't worry why I chose Patrick
That's the
Bateman.
role.
You guys
They
are
got him
just-
Yeah.
Batman.
but like I said, that's where we are going to end it for the week.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
While we were walking over here to this meeting,
Uh-huh.
Winnie is going to send a message to Lemire, presumably actually Lemire. And she's just going to say, "Hey, are you alive?"
You have to tell me if you're alive.
Yeah.
New rules.
Does Lemire respond?
Does the
Who
real
dis?
Lemire get the
new,
message?
new phone? Who dis?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would, and it would be like, it'd be, yeah, I'm alive, or what are you talking about? silly. Like, come on.
Her,
Such a goof.
she's like, I'm about to go into a meeting, so I can't describe into more detail, but this place is fucked up. Don't come here. Please don't come here. Stay far away and like just just stay alive.
That seems like the type of message Lemire doesn't actually receive.
No, why wouldn't he? He's not gonna get here anytime in the near future.
Lemire can get anywhere in any amount of time. It's okay.
Well, Winnie is really hoping that if she says this, then
You're
anytime
fucking with
he
a
shows up
time wizard.
here, she knows it's not real.
But yeah, so there's an explosion in the green fields. People are running scared. Chaos is ensuing, and that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next time on Valkyrie Epoch. Thanks for playing with me, friends.
No,
Yeah.
thank you for running.
Have a good one,
Thank
folks.
you, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.